Sometimes life sends us in completely different directions, and at first we may not know why. Even the most devastating news can, over time, put you where you needed to be all along.
As you'll see in tonight's Buckley Report, that's how a lady from the Piedmont Triad discovered over her journey that began more than 15 years ago and continues to develop today.
As Dara Kurtz puts together her latest post on her blog, Crazy Perfect Life.
Make peace with your past, find gratitude in your current life circumstances, and give yourself permission to try to work towards getting what you want.
She knows how imperfect life can feel sometimes.
Life is messy and hectic and crazy, and it is so far from perfect. And I try to write about the real, everyday, ups and downs that we all go through.
This photo near her computer reminds us of when we first stopped by her house 16 years ago to hear about how her family was already beginning to change the dynamic of their lives.
Our Saturday afternoons were focused on running around, shopping, bebopping from one place to another, and I felt like it was taking away from our family time, and I knew that that is not the way that I wanted our kids to grow up.
A lot has changed since we last talked.
A lot has changed, and there's nothing like hearing the words "you have cancer" to kind of hit the reset on your life. And I mean, for me, that's exactly what happened.
Her diagnosis of breast cancer 11 years ago led her to leave her job as a financial advisor to write some books.
This is my first book, Crush Cancer, then my book, I Am My Mother's Daughter.
And to curate the ideas behind living a more fulfilling life.
I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't have an assistant. I had no idea. I had a laptop. I was a mom with a laptop. And I just started writing from my heart and about life and the ups and the downs.
It impressed enough people to lead to speeches to major corporations like these and 200,000 followers on social media. Your message appears to be almost everyone has more to be grateful about than they realize.
No one gets a pass. No one's going to get out of here without going through hard times. We don't talk about that enough, right? I mean, we talk about resilience and overcoming blah, 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 but it's okay to actually not be okay. I don't subscribe to toxic positivity.
She does subscribe to simple and consistent practices like writing down things you're grateful for, even ones as basic as waking up to a new day, and meditation. What would you say to someone who feels like, I can't do that because I can barely pay my bills?
I love that question. When I think about the tool that helps me the most, and has helped me, it's having a daily gratitude practice. It transforms everything. I mean, we know research is on my side when I talk about gratitude. I mean, we know the power of living with gratitude and the benefit of it, but it's free for everyone.
What you'll find in each blog post like this,
what I've learned from my experiences is that happiness comes from within.
Is that Dara Kurtz has been through the highs and lows of life and found a roadmap that, if you dedicate yourself to it,
it's an attitude and a mindset, and it's absolutely available to each of us.
Can get you to a more fulfilling life.
Whatever you're dealing with and whatever season we find ourselves in, you have to actively decide to allow yourself to be happy and then do everything you can to help yourself get it.
To that crazy, perfect life. Bob Buckley, Fox 8 News.
Again, her blog is called Crazy Perfect Life, where you can see how she's navigated her situation and see the book she's written over the years. We put a link to it on our website, myfox8.com, in the Buckley Report archive under the Spotlight tab.